Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm back, and this is just going to be a quick video on how to actually cultivate special flowers in Nier Replicant. Now, as you can see on the ground, I've got a bunch of flower petals here, and I can harvest them. So once you can make, this is the pink moonflower, once you can make that, you got to harvest the seeds, and it'll give you those. So there's 5 of those. Now, if you harvest this, just the full flower, you're going to get the flower, no seeds, you won't be able to plant it again. So don't make that mistake. That would be very terrible. And what you do, you have to plant specific flowers opposite of each other, if that makes sense. So to make this peach flower seed here, which I'll harvest it so you can see once it gets done. Yeah, peach flower seed. You have to alternate between the gold moonflower and the red moonflower, like I've got here. Well, I accidentally misplaced here. But you have to alternately plant them so that they can crossbreed and make a new type of flower. What I'll do, I'll just go ahead and harvest all these real quick, and I'll get to the planting aspect of it. Okay, I've got everything harvested, and now we're going to go to the first step. So you want to start with a blank slate. So go ahead and save your game. You just hop right over here. Seafront, whatever, blah, 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 blah. After that, you're going to close out the game, so we'll go ahead and return to title screen. You have to completely close out the game. So close the whole app out, and you're going to want to, you know, unplug your Ethernet or disconnect it from Wi-Fi or what. This cannot be connected to the internet if you want to grow this stuff the fastest way. I mean, so what it does, it tracks real time. So say you plant it today, it'll take like 2 full real days for it to cultivate, if that makes sense. Okay, now that you have closed out the game, you're going to go to settings, and you're going to want to go down to date and time. Now, on the PS3 for Nier, this worked amazingly. You could just set manually, boom, change your time to whatever in the world you wanted it to be, change the dates, not a problem. Somehow on Nier Replicant, it still tracks the correct day, but you can get around this. So if you'll see my time zone, I've got it at Independent State of Samoa, whatever, all plus 13. So when you start planting, you're going to go all the way to the top of this list and get to -11. Or whatever it is for you. I don't know if it's different depending on where you're at. It probably is. Alright, so now for me it's American Samoa. Then you'll go down, back into your game. Alright, so now that you're back in the game, you're going to come back over to your little thing here. You've got fresh open plots. What I do, I fertilize them because it's supposed to make your bounty where you get the seeds more. I don't know if that matters. I've just done it without fertilizer and it works just as good. I'm just extra cautious when I do it because I want to make sure it works. If it cultivates, I want to make sure I get as many as possible. So you're going to fertilize, and let's say you're going to, I guess for me, make the legendary Lunar tier. So now that I've got the pink moonflower seeds, and I've got peach ones, what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant pink here. Now I don't even think you have to water it for this to work. It just helps it. Like I said, I'm always trying to make sure I just get it out of the way. I'm cautious on it. You know, we've got it. So we did pink. Now we're going to go to peach. And we've only got 4 peach seeds, so I can only do so many. I'll just do this first row. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a thing on the screen here. It's probably on there now. That shows you the different ways to crossbreed the flowers. If you're just looking to cultivate, say, the pink moonflower for the facade woman, or if you're wanting to do the legendary flower, you know, the lunar tier, the white moonflower, whatever it is. So I'll put that up there. That way you don't have to wonder, hey, what in the world do I need to do? I've already told you, and it's if you want to pause this part of the video, it's be there. Alright, once you have fully planted all your crops, you're going to want to go save again. But if you want to do it, I guess the easiest way, I don't need this save, so I'm just going to save over it. You can have 2 saves, one before you move the time back, one after, just in case. I always just do it to it. You save on 2 different files if you want to be extra safe. That way you can always come back if you didn't get across cultivate. Alright, so then you'll want to close out the game again. Alright, now you're going to go back in date and time settings. You're going to set it all the way to the other end. So plus 13, or if it's different for you, whatever's at the bottom of the list. It should be the same, though. Then you'll go back into the game. And you should see that your flowers have grown. Alright, now that you're back, you go check your crops and see, boom, they have grown. And if you'll notice, like, see, I was trying to get the indigo. You can tell this one is now a different color than my gold and blue. See, you got blue, gold, and then boom, indigo. So I had that cross-culture successfully. Looks like I did not get the lunar tier. So yeah. Can't get the achievement on this one. But, I mean, it's a low chance for them to cross-cultivate. As you can see, this one, you know, was the only one on this row. And I probably got lucky because I had almost 2 full rows of these for them to do it, but didn't. So what you can do now, you can go back to your other save, plant again, because I'm pretty sure it starts at the planting phase, and then see if you get anything to cross-cultivate. And the only way that you can harvest these is if it was like it was at the beginning of the video, where there are the seeds on the ground. So from here, there's nothing else you can manipulate. You still have to wait a full day for these things to wilt and die, essentially. And then you can pick up their seeds. Now, if you wait too long, you can't even harvest the seeds. So don't forget, like I did one time, and you were too busy to play the game, you got home late, so you went to bed. Then the next day, it's been 2 days, well, now you can't harvest your seeds, and you wasted an entire 2 days doing that. So yeah, that's how you cross-cultivate. I'm going to try one more time, see if I can get the lunar tier real quick for y'all, since I'm trying to get that trophy anyway. Okay, guys. I finally got the lunar tier to be made. So yeah, this took a lot of trial and error. I got to where I quit even watering or fertilizing anything. So all the flowers right here, no water or fertilizer. I was just trying to plant it as quick as I could because it took me an entire evening and then part of this evening to even get this result of 1. So the drop is very rare, but you can get there. The other ones, like the peach and the pink, much higher drop rate than that. So here, I'll harvest this for the trophy. Boom! Legendary Gardener. And yeah. Now, what you should do and what I'm going to do, I'm not gonna save after picking that, and then I'm gonna wait a whole day, harvest the seeds from that, so now I can just grow it instead of having to do this terrible crossbreeding thing. It's a weird design for the farm. I mean, it's kind of cool because I guess it's more realistic than, you know, just watering it and it's shooting right up. But, you know, it's kind of an annoying process, though. I'm not going to lie. Definitely much harder than it could be. But at least if you use this method, it is the quickest method, at least that I can find. And again, you have to plant them in alternating colors, so you've got peach and pink there. And you got to save the game with an empty field. Go, move your time zone to -11. Come back in, plant, save on a second save slot. And then leave, turn your time zone to +13. And then go back and see, like it was at the beginning of this section, see if you've got a different color or if you've actually, you know, crossbred one of your flowers. If not, go back, change your time zone to -11, go back to the original save file where you've planted nothing, start planting again. And that is the quickest way to craft the legendary Lunar tier. Or the pink Moonflower, or the peach one, or whatever. But yeah, guys, hopefully I'll get some more videos up soon. I've had so much fun playing this game that I've completely neglected to do anything else on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm making this video because I couldn't find one that I really liked to show me how to do it. So I figured, I'll just go ahead and do this, finish completing the game, and then I'll get right back on YouTube. So, not sure exactly my upload schedule for a little bit because I am totally engrossed in the game. But after that, we should be back for pretty good, unless, you know, some other crazy game comes out. But I don't think I've seen any that I've been anticipating quite as much as Nier Replicant. So until then, I'll see you all later. Goodbye!